Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gonsan Cafe, and I will be entertaining you for the next hour and a half with all the immigration shenanigans that occurred this week. Thank you for you guys to be here with me. Thank you for all that have subscribed this past week. Wasn't expecting it, but I guess some people found my content and they like it. So, end of the year. Oh, that's some good old fashioned right there. End of the year. Hope everybody's having a good Christmas as much as possible, considering the ops tempo, and hopefully whatever areas you operate in, to those that are still active, you have a chance to take a day off here and there, and there's a nice little rotation going. Well, without further ado, let's give it up for the good people of Wisconsin. This is this is a great story. This is a great story. It gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. So let's give it up for the people in Wisconsin because they have convicted Judge Dugan. Oh, Judge Dugan, you social justice warrior who flew too close to the sun and ended up getting frostbite. A jury found a Wisconsin judge accused of helping a Mexican immigrant, no, actually, a Mexican illegal alien reentry, dodge federal authorities guilty of obstruction, making a victory for president. Da da da. Steep immigration crackdown. Todd Richmond. Hey, the AP. So, if you guys don't know, the AP is basically a group of people consortium that once you get into it, you cannot deviate from it because it gives um, journalists cover for against lawsuits. Because to this date, the AP has not lost a lawsuit. That is why they shape the language. That's why, remember when back in the day they would say, "Is no longer illegal alien. He was a undocumented worker or day laborer, and now everybody is just an immigrant." That's thanks to the AP. Hannah Dugan was charged with obstruction, a felony, and concealing an individual to prevent arrest, a misdemeanor, in April. The jury acquitted her on the concealment count. Don't know why, because she did conceal him. But she still faces up to 5 years in prison on the obstruction count. Now, do you guys think that she's going to do the 5 years? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. I don't see it. If she actually does the 5 years, that would be one of the most amazing things I've seen in the last 4 years. Actually, no, 16 years. To have a judge actually face the repercussions of her actions, that would be amazing. Because as we've been told, no one's above the law. So for those of you who don't remember this is the judge that this alien was in her courtroom after illegally re-entering the country, and she found it in her heart that she was the one was gonna take on the federal government, and she snuck this dude with officers in the court that she knew they were in the court, ICE officers, and I think FBI was there too. And she knew they were there because she talked to them, and she told them to go to see the chief justice in that court because she didn't feel that they had the authority to be there. And while that was going on, and the victims that this dude beat up were there in the courtroom, she snuck him away through the jury door so he could escape. And well, tough break, Judge. That's what happens when you stop being a judge and become an activist. And instead of being a judge, uh, you become tyrannical. So tough break. I don't know what you're gonna do afterwards. I'm sure you'll probably write a book about how you threw your career away. Maybe get hired by CNN at some point. But you'll still be that dumb chick that did that. Okay, let's see here. Let me see if this is streaming. Yes, fantastic. Thank you for you guys showing up. We're gonna laugh a little bit at people's stupidity over here and all the Karens that are out there that think that by screaming and blowing a whistle, they're actually doing something. So
after about 6 hours of deliberations, the jury came back with a split verdict. They found her guilty on that felony obstruction charge you mentioned, but they acquitted her on the second misdemeanor count, which was concealing an individual to prevent arrest. Now, over 4 days of testimony.
Look at that. Doesn't that look like a happy person? She's happy. She's jolly. That's someone that you would like to, encounter in an alley at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
We heard from 23 witnesses, 19 called by the government and 4 by the defense. Prosecutors argue that Dugan was, quote, not a confused or paranoid judge, but a frustrated and angry judge. They say she took it upon herself to confront federal agents, send them over to the chief judge's office, creating an opening for the man, a Mexican national charged with battery, to escape. Dugan then guided him and his attorney out her courtroom through a private jury.
See, that's what I told you.
Door and into a private hallway. Agents did eventually arrest that man outside the courthouse after a chase. Federal prosecutors repeatedly pointed out an audio recording from that morning where Dugan said, "I'll do it."
Yeah, she was going gangster. She was gonna take the heat. Well, I don't think you took the heat. I think you got iced out.
I'll get the heat. They told jurors Dugan was still guilty of obstruction, even if she personally disagreed with the.
Yes. You take the W's when you can.
Government's immigration policies. The defense argued Dugan was confused, though, about unclear and unfinished policies when it came to ICE making arrests in the courthouse. Both sides weighed in after the verdict.
Obviously.
So the judge was unclear that federal law enforcement officers could conduct arrests. She was unclear. Well, maybe you shouldn't be a judge. Well, actually, you shouldn't even be an attorney if you can't figure something that simple out.
Disappointed. The mixed verdict is the big thing. From the defense perspective, I would just say the case is a long way from over. The defense.
Oh, I think it's over. I think it is. Because what are you going to do? Appeal that you didn't let the agents take him into custody, that you took this guy away? Obstruction? When you're on video saying that you'll take the heat, I get it. You're the attorney. You have to say those things and that we continue to fight and all that. But, we all know.
and it exercised her constitutional right to put the government to its proof. We met that burden, and the jury has found the defendant guilty. It will now be up to the judge to determine what are the appropriate consequences.
Well, at least it's barred. Lose the license. She ain't gonna do the 5. I don't know. Maybe they'll give her a year. And what do you think? A year and 5 years probation? Maybe. Something like that.
Now, the judge didn't set a sentencing date yesterday, but for that count, Dugan does face up to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
It's what you get out here trying to be out here trying to be a captain, save a person that exchanges pleasure for money. That's what you get. Now, here we have, let me share this with you. Here we have the great people, state troopers of Louisiana, doing the damn thing, doing the right thing, doing what they're supposed to be, based on, as in the last episode, you saw that Chief Bobino was being hounded, was being harassed by a bunch of females. Apparently, Chief Bobino has a fan club that follows him around, and there's Bobino fever in Louisiana. All these women are out there trying to hang out with Bobino and record him and take pictures and tell him that they're always gonna be around them and that they're not gonna, lose him from sight. So in this type of situation with this constant harassment, I guess, Chief Bobino had to go out there and, secure the help of the Louisiana State Police to keep all these women away. They can't get enough of them. Look at that. They brought out half the state police to protect Bovino from his fans, from the groupies, the Bovino groupies. Look at that. Yes. That's what you like to see. Fantastic. Now, this is the Dugan. This is yes, I had this already and I went over this with you guys. So now we have another funny video here. At first I thought this dude was Don Fry. I don't know who he is, but whoever you are, wherever you are, if I ever see you, brother, I'm gonna buy you a beer or a bourbon. So here we have. This is how you gotta talk to these people. I'm sorry, in a different life, I did different things in a different agency, different contracts. I don't have to do these things anymore. I don't have to. So, but back in the day, this is what you would usually do. If there are stupid questions, then you handle them appropriately. So, kudos to this guy.
Asylum applications. What are you trying to do? What you trying to do?
Look at that look. It's like, what?
They have
What am I trying to
active
do?
applications.
What am I trying to do? What do you think I'm here for? Why do you think I'm wearing this gear? What do you think I? It's not like I got dressed up for nothing. What do you think I'm doing? You know, chasing leprechauns?
They're here
Get
legally.
out. Don't put your phone in my face.
Don't push me.
Don't put your phone in my face.
No, lady, she didn't come. He didn't go towards you. You went towards him.
Why would you push somebody?
Stay arm's length away
I'm
from
right
me.
here. I was
Stay
an
an
arm's
arm's length away from me.
I was.
Next time I'll take you into custody.
I'm right
I don't know
here.
who you played with in the past, but I'll take you in.
I'm an attorney.
Yes.
Am
Yes. Yes. There you go.
I an immigration attorney?
I don't care.
And I'm a
if
US
you violate
citizen.
the law, guess what,
I'm
immigration
standing
attorney?
right here.
You'll be standing in court too.
See, dude's been around. Yeah. Well, I'm an immigration attorney. I was like, really? You're an immigration attorney? So you're an immigration attorney, and you're gonna come out here randomly, not getting paid, allegedly, not getting paid to just follow ICE officers or agents around? If you are an immigration attorney. Now, if you're an immigration attorney, which this is me speculating, if you're an immigration attorney and you and others get hired by some NGOs, it wouldn't surprise me that you're billing the NGOs 400, 500, 700 bucks an hour just to drive around and not have to deal with cases. All you have to do is drive around. Come on. Come on. Easy money. Easy money.
I'm standing right here. I'm
18
an
USC
arm
111.
length.
You
So
get in
you're
my
gonna
face
come after
again,
me?
we'll
You're
have
gonna shoot
problems.
me?
Shoot you? What are you talking about? What is she saying? What is she saying? This is I don't know. This is unbelievable.
These guys have active asylum applications. There's nothing wrong with them. Why are you trying to pick them up?
You don't know what they have.
So why are you trying to pick them up? You have no. There's nothing wrong with them. Why are you trying to pick them up?
You don't know what they have.
Yeah. If you know what they have, so they're your clients, then what's your client's name? Hmm? What's your name? What's your client's name?
So why are you trying to pick them up? You have no idea. It's not legal.
It's none of your business.
It is my business. I'm their attorney. It's exactly my business.
Are they? How'd you get there so fast? Immigration attorney. You have the paperwork to prove that they are your clients.
Get the fuck out of this apartment. Get out of here. Just leave.
Look at the attitude.
These guys are here legally. Get
The
out
ball
of here.
on this clown.
Get out of here.
Are they your apartment?
Go. Just go. Get off the property.
Are they your apartments, bitch? No, they're not. Why are you telling me get away from get out of these apartments? Who are you talking to? Are they? See, I'm telling you, Sal. Different time, different place. Somebody should have just told her, you might be their attorney. We don't know. You may just be some random crazy person out here. You can't tell me to get the fuck out of here, so you can fuck off. You can fuck off over there, or you can fuck off a little bit down that way, but you can't be here. I don't know.
You're not trying to do anything good. You're not helping anything. Get out of here. Right now. Go. Get out of here.
She up for meds.
Get out of here.
It's funny.
You're fine.
I like this guy. So I don't know this woman's marital status. Maybe she's used to bossing people around. Maybe you know, bossing her partner, whether male, female, I don't know. She's just that type of person. And when somebody tells her, no, we are not doing this, she can't handle it. That's this. I think there's a little bit of that in there.
Honey, what are you trying to do? I'm at arm's length.
Yes.
Yeah, good. You learned your lesson.
So get out.
Yeah. Yes.
You're a wise attorney.
Get the fuck out. Go. Can't believe you're not afraid to show your face. Get out of here. You must not be from around here.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on.
Get the fuck out. Go. Can't believe you're not afraid to show your face.
Wait a minute. That's a little bit of flirting right there. Is this high school flirting? Is this what that is? Is it we're witnessing more flirting? I'm kind of starting to think that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I'm starting to believe that just like the women with Bobino, and just like this lady that's screaming here, they are actually attracted to these guys. There's a dude right there standing in front of her, not allowing her to get him off his center, cracking jokes, and she can't handle it. I think she's actually attracted. She's like, I can't believe you. I can't believe you're hiding your face.
Get out of here. You must not be from around here.
Is that you trying to find out where he's from? Like, are you actually from around here, or are you just here for the weekend kind of thing? This is fascinating to me. I love watching these videos.
You're touching your pepper spray? You gonna pepper spray me?
I'm gonna leave that one alone. It's too much. It's too early.
You were saying you're the attorney?
Get out of here.
You said you're the attorney.
I
Are you touching your pepper? You're gonna pepper spray. Oh God.
am their attorney.
Okay. Do you know that they'll release on certain conditions, whether order of
I
supervision
know
or
the
something
law,
like that?
and on the active asylum application,
Right.
they're not released on order of supervision. They
Well-
came in legally, so get the fuck
Right.
out.
So that,
Hold on. Hold on, immigration attorney. What did you say?
Active asylum application.
right. Whether order of
I
supervision
know
or something
the
like
law,
that?
and on the active asylum application,
Right.
they're not released on order of supervision. They
Well-
came in legally, so get the fuck
Right.
out.
So they're
They were not released on an order of supervision. Well, maybe they were. Right? Since you're an immigration attorney.
on an order of
Get out.
recognizance, right?
Get out.
Which means they have reporting requirements.
No,
or they have
you
certain
have no
requirements.
idea what these clients are about.
You have no idea.
Do you
what
have a
client we
written?
have.
Do you have a, no? I do. I know specifically which ones you came and knocked on their door. Do you have a warrant?
So under their conditions.
No,
of
do you have a
release,
warrant?
You do not need a.
If you are an immigration attorney, which we all know this is bullshit. She's not. This is just somebody that went to YouTube University, although there are good things on YouTube University, and has no clue about what's happening. Because if she was an immigration attorney, she would know what the conditions of an order of supervision or an order of recognizance are. Right? Miss Immigration Attorney? Miss Congeniality? What was the other one? Pink something. What was it? Not Pretty in Pink. The chick that went to college and she was kind of very valley. You know what I'm talking about.
Warrant to knock
Yeah,
on
the
their
fuck
door.
you do. Get out. Get out. Yeah, it's illegal. It's against due process. Get out.
Due process.
It is.
If you develop
You
probable
are not
cause,
an
Mrs.
attorney. Get out.
you would know that we
Fourth
could take
Amendment.
the person in the
Why
He
are you
already
with
knows.
us?
He already
If you
knows.
develop
You are
probable
not
cause,
an
Mrs.
attorney. Get out.
You would know that we
Fourth
could take
Amendment.
the person in the
Why are
custody.
you without arm's length? You just came up to me. So back off. Arm's length. Right now.
So on their
Don't you dare
order,
push me again.
on their 220
Get the
Alpha
fuck
or 220
out!
Bravo.
She knows. She knows that her bullshit argument is being questioned and is crumbling right in front of her face. So what are you going to resort to? Get out. You can't be here. This is illegal. Leave. Shut up.
ICE is here! ICE
There
is
you
here!
go.
Do not come out! Get the fuck out now!
So you wanted to talk
Go!
because you were an
I
attorney.
don't, because you're not an attorney. You have no idea what you're
You
talking
said
about.
Oh, Jesus. I can't deal with these people. She's in love, actually. That's that's what I think. And now here we go for the one and only, the pride of Minnesota, the one that accused ICE of stopping her son. So she accuses. Okay. Let's backtrack a little bit. This representative, who is in a lot of hot water, right? And what she's doing to lower the temperature on the hot water is not working. So this lady decides to come up with a story. This lady decides to come up with a story that ICE or Border Patrol stopped her kid. She just flat out went and said it, right? And she wants me to believe, and you guys as well, but you guys are not going to believe this crap, that there is no video of this happening. In Minnesota, where there are hundreds of people trying to catch ICE doing something illegal, following them everywhere they go, recording every single movement. There is no video of ICE pulling over her son, nor has her son produced any video of the stop. And she just went out there and blatantly just said, like, oh, my kid got pulled over, immigration this, immigration that. Where's the video? Where is it?
I know that the Trump administration's immigration crackdown has become very personal for you. You're a member of Congress. You've said that federal immigration agents actually pulled over your son on Saturday night.
You can tell she's lying. Look at her. Look at her body language.
Asked him to prove his citizenship. He is, of course, a U.S. citizen, as are you.
Hey, Wolf, got a question for you, Wolf. Why you had to throw that out there? He's a U.S. citizen. We ain't questioning whether the kid is a citizen or not. So why did you, Wolf, have to say he's a U.S. citizen? You know, like you. See that shit? They're using that. They're using Wolf Blitzer and CNN, which doesn't really, at this stage of the game, it's the National Enquirer has better reputation than CNN. using his position of authority to transfer to her, like, oh yeah, you're totally a U.S. citizen. Which, as it stands right now in paperwork, she is. If they do an investigation, turns out that she committed fraud, then she's not. But as it stands right now, because nobody has said any different with the investigations that are going on, she's a U.S. citizen.
The Department of Homeland Security says, and I'm quoting them, ICE has absolutely zero record of its officers or agents pulling over Congresswoman Omar's son, and have accused you of seeking to, quote, demonize ICE as part of a PR stunt, their words. What do you say to that?
Well, if ICE is saying that they have documentation of every single person that they have pulled over.
They didn't say that. See, she just constructed a whole different argument. ICE is saying that they have no record of stopping him. And she switched that to if they have records of every single person they pulled over.
In Minneapolis, we would love to see that record because we've
that record.
Certainly myself and the governor have been asking them to share information with us.
What information do you want? What information do you want? You know how you could have avoided this whole issue, since you don't like ICE going out on the streets and arresting people on the streets? Very simple. You just had to honor detainers. That's all you had to do. Now, why are you not honoring detainers? Could it be that you are afraid that a significant portion of your population, the Somali population, has committed fraud? Not only like the immigration fraud against welfare, but immigration fraud. And if somebody looks into it, if they get arrested, they might be deported. Why are you so scared? If everybody's in the up and up, there should be no issues with ICE talking to the jail and interviewing people, right? Why are you so scared? Should be an issue.
On the ways in which they have interacted with Minnesotans, and they have not been able to provide a single information. So it is amazing.
Which is it's amazing
that they're able to put out this statement, saying definitely that they did not pull my son over.
So they're telling you that they have no record of your son being pulled over, right? You, without no proof, said that they did. I am willing to bet. I was betting, man, that if your son had gotten pulled over on a vehicle stop by ICE, the first thing that kid would have said is, I am Rep. Ilhan Omar's son. I can fucking guarantee that's what that kid would have said. And would have started recording the moment he saw the blue lights. And you want me to believe that there is no video, your kid getting pulled over, and you want me to believe that there's no video of the hundreds of clowns that are out there in Minnesota chasing immigration officers? No one recorded your son getting pulled over? Then get the fuck out of here. Don't give me that bullshit. Please. Don't. People are not stupid. Well, a lot of people that follow you and believe what you say are, but no.
When they haven't been able to answer anything else, and ICE has been known to lie when it comes to their enforcement.
I know.
Oh, okay. Where's the proof? Since you're so much in proof, right? Like to talk about proof? Oh, okay. Another stories we have here. Let's see. Another immigration stories of the week. Thank you for those that are watching. Appreciate you guys being here. It says here 2.5 million illegal aliens left the US. Let's see if we have a breakdown. Okay. Enforcement operations have resulted in more than 605,000 deportations. Additionally, thanks to comprehensive efforts of DHS law enforcement, 1.9 million illegal aliens have voluntarily self-deported. Since January 2025, we encourage all illegal aliens to use the CBP Home app to get a free flight home. Get a free flight home for Christmas and $1,000. You know, this is what the government needs. The government needs some trolling. That's what they needed, especially some agencies that were way too serious. Now we have the. Let me see if I can find this. I saw something from the Washington Post earlier. Oh, here we go. Here you go from the. No, I don't want to. It's not what I want. Go away. Okay, it says here all the countries affected by Trump's expanded travel ban. The number of countries whose citizens face a full or partial travel ban on entry to the United States increased from 19 to 39. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Trump administration increased the number of countries whose citizens face full partial travel ban. All right. Let's see what we have. Afghanistan. I've been there. Totally agree. Burkina Faso. It's great this time of year. Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti. Everything's going swimmingly in Haiti. I think there's barbecues every day. Iran, Laos, Libya, Mali. Not even the French want to deal with Mali. And that's a former colony. Myanmar, Niger, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. So basically, all these people, all these countries that I have just talked to you about, are all basically dictatorships and or failed governments. That's what they are. Partially restricted travel. Angola, Antigua, and Barbuda, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivory, which is Ivory Coast, Cuba, Dominica, Gabon, Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Togo, Tonga, I don't know Tonga, Turkmenistan, Venezuela, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Go look up Zimbabwe. See how things are going over there. Go check it out. You'll be impressed. Reasons given for the country's inclusion on the list include domestic terrorist or criminal activity, high visa overstay rates, or widespread corruption, fraudulent and unreliable civil document fraud. Like, some you go there, and because there are no records, uh, you're my sister, I'm your brother, I pay somebody some money, and they make you a fake identity, and they make me a fake identity, and they come over here, and then you present those documents, and then you end up getting married, and then pass citizenship to somebody else. It could happen. It could happen. It has happened. You know, um, not beyond the realm of possibility. Possibility. You know, I am sure that Let me see if this the New York Times come out. See, the New York Times, for all they say that they're here to protect people, and give the right information. They sure have a paywall, don't they? They sure do. So let me see. I think I had one more video. Oh yes, this is not so much immigration related, but this is a very interesting video. I found it very funny. You remember the lady, the police chief in DC, that she had to resign because of the whole they were padding the stats to make the mayor look better. Like the crime wasn't actually as like the way they were padding the stats is like, well, the crime is not as bad as it really was when they were playing with the numbers. Like, it it uh it wasn't a burglary. It was just trespassing, you know. So she had some words, and I can see a new career for her, because it was very moving.
Never would I compromise my integrity. Never would I compromise 28 years in law enforcement for a few folk who couldn't stand to be held accountable. And if
Preach.
I had to do it all over again, I'd do it again.
Clap them hands, girl.
So I'm going to the Bible when I
Well, she's going to the Bible. She's going deep.
Say this to my haters.
To the haters.
F you.
Oh, shit.
The same folks who...
Is that Waldo? That is Waldo.
Said in that report that they changed their numbers, and I did not. The report is very clear. I did not direct anyone. You should investigate those folks.
Bam! Drop the mic. Oh, yeah. I think that was a perfect way to end today's live stream. Thank you very much. I do this once a week. I do it just to relax, let all the stress out, hang out with you fine patriots, Americans of all races, of all creeds, of all colors, of all orientations. We do not discriminate here. As long as you love the United States, then you can just see your way out of it. Thank you for being here. And as I always say, if you like it, share it with your friends. If you hated it, share it with your enemies. Thank you. Bye-bye.